Welcome to Nke God Gym Network channel. God bless you.
God bless you all. Okay.
Remember to subscribe to this channel. Touch that notification bell so that you will be receiving instant and constant videos as it's been uploaded. And like the video and share it. God bless you.
God bless you. So in recent times, my attention has been drawn to this marital vow. This vow we exchange during weddings, and I begin to see a lot of things that are not supposed to be. Those phrases, those lines of words, my eyes got open to them and I begin to ask myself questions. Why must it be like this? Why? Who wrote these vows? And under what condition did this person or persons have to write down this vow? So today we are going to be opening up on the marital vow. What is it all about? Why that marital vow? Is it the marital vow that determines a marriage? So Frank, the marital vow, what do you have to say?
From Genesis to Malachi, even to Revelation, there is no verse that gives quotation or vows for couples to say one to another. No. Marital vows are man-made vows. People after a while discovered that most couples are not faithful to each other. So they decided to design something to cage them, something to bring them to the point of liability. It's something like taking an oath, sort of, to cage them in that marriage. And over the years, we have seen many homes scattered and disorganized, even though they have already taken the marriage vows. You can hear things like, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part, to love and to cherish, and all of those. You have had it in many of our ancient churches. And even in most places, they have adopted it for couples to say one to another. Number one, marital vows are man-made vows. It's not recorded in the Bible. So that is why most denominations now, most churches will tell the man, say what you want to tell your wife. And they'll tell the wife, say what you want to tell your husband by yourself. We are not giving you anything to say. You create something and say it by yourself. So that tomorrow you will not come and tell us that it is what you say I should say that I said. It is not from my mind. No. So it's a man-made principles, and marital vows are not eternal vows. They are not eternal. They are temporal. They are subject to change.
So which means they do not have any form of eternal value.
It will not hold the marriage, neither will it scatter the marriage. It won't do nothing. You say for in sickness and in health, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer. It has nothing. It's just a kind of a mindset that was built around would-be couples to make them stay put, no matter what they are going through. And the women are always the ones in the receiving end.
Yes, talking about the women being the one at the receiving end. Because in most cases, when issues begin to arise, like if the wife is being molested, being violated and all of that, she dares open up and like tells her people, friends, or even siblings that she's opting out. The first thing that will come out of those person's mouth is, no, you can't come out. Don't you remember that marriage is for better, for worse? So that is where the thing got me thinking, why? But if it is the man that has said, my wife is giving me so much headache, I have tried all I can to, make her happy, hold on to her, but he is not the one that will say, I want to opt out. Before he will even complete that statement, the person or persons he's talking to will say, guy, there are so many fishes in the river. But for the woman the quotation is for better, for worse. And this is where this vow is, would I say sick?
Yeah.
This is where this vow is sick.
It's man-made.
Because it's man-made. I mean, no wonder some people also will tell you that, I'm not ready to get married now. I'm not ready to get engaged. So many people saw or have seen marriage as a bondage just because of those words. And I keep wondering, who was the man that wrote this or the woman that wrote this? Who were the persons? Was it one person's idea and other people bought into it and they have to write it? Like he had rightly explained, these vows, I suppose, were written out of the circumstances surrounding persons that were in marriage as at the time these things were written. Thereby, it's like a covenant. Yes, marriage itself is a covenant, yes. But with this vow, those phrases, every other phrase that comes with it, I mean from those ancient denominations, this is where we lifted them up. Every other phrases that comes along with the marital vow that is very common is a kind of okay. But you see this one, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, it's like you are bringing pains upon yourself. You are envisaging that even though you are going into this marriage, if it happens that you were being downtrodden, but because you have covenanted yourself, it is a blood covenant. It's like a court. I think that's the word I'm looking for. So you can't go out. If you go out of that court, they will begin to look for you. The members of that fraternity will begin to look for you, to kill you. So because of that, whatsoever it is, you stay put. I mean,
you have already made your marital vows one to another even before that wedding day. Because there are some vows that are verbalized, there are some vows that are acted. So the both couples to be, both the man and the woman, they have already decided to stay together forever. And there are witnesses to that fact, families from both ends, and final stage, the church. So in other cases, the court, witnesses are there. So all these things are to prove to you that this man is willing to stay with this woman, and the same thing, the woman is willing to stay with that man forever as husbands and wife. So this issue of marital vows should be downplayed. Allow each couple to say by themselves what they want to tell the other, so that they will do it from the bottom of their heart wholeheartedly. Not at compulsion or duration or duress, by repeating after the priest and repeat this after me. Let them say what they want to say to each other. I think that will suffice. Even along the journey of marriage, every day, every morning, you renew your marriage vows to your husband, to your wife, every day, every morning.
That reminds me, talking about this marriage vow, I had gotten a little bit of the understanding of the opening of that vow before we got wedded, and I never knew that those were the vows they are going to ask us to exchange. So I was shocked when we were asked to repeat after the priest. I was really shocked. So, but being that I have already understood what it is all about, what I do is when the priest got to that point of saying, I take you as to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse. When he said for better, for worse, I took some pause. In my heart, I cancelled it. I said this marriage is not for better, for worse. It is for better, for best. And he came up for richer, for poorer. Yeah, I will say that for better, for worse, openly. That is what people are hearing. But in my mind, that wasn't what I was saying. That is the reason I take a little pause, say what I want to say in my mind before saying what they want me to say. For richer, for poorer, I say this is for richer, for more prosperity. In my mind, then I utter the other one. In sickness and in health, I said, there will be no sickness, but we will live healthily up until our old gray age. And that was how I took those vows. Because we weren't given the opportunity to exchange our vows openly to everybody that we are there as witnesses. But of course, we do it every now and then in our home. And to me, that is what matters. Okay. So what more about this marital vow? Can it be changed, or
it's now left for the church leadership or the organization or the denomination, the leadership, to look into it and make some corrections, or allow each couple to say their own marital vows one to another. I think that will suffice. And it's the same thing. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 13 says, we having the same spirit, the same faith, we believe and therefore we speak. So the people that believe and wrote those things, and we are speaking it today, we too who are believers can still write our own marital vows and say them.
Yes, that is it, honestly. Okay, thank God for this revelation, so that you who are preparing to go into marriage will have it at the back of your mind, in case you're coming from those ancient churches that still carries on with this style of vow. You can actually meet up with your priest and say, we want to exchange our vows by ourselves, not just ones that have been there. But if they are not going to give you the opportunity to do that, while they are asking you to repeat it or to repeat after them, when they get to these phrases, just do what I did, and that will be fine. God bless you, and see you in another video.
Bye.